This show came about with, I was doing a Camosun residency, and I use found objects, I use trophy parts from a business that I own. It's a trophy and awards business, Gerard Games and Awards. So I come across all these really great materials, and kind of through an act of play and just putting things together, I kind of create new objects. And this show was kind of surrounding, I had a cancer diagnosis 2 years ago, so it was kind of dealing with things that came out of that, like the mask. This piece is about, I had a skin graft done, so kind of just making peace with a lot of the things that kind of came about during treatment and surgery and all of that. So the residency happened at a really great time for me. So yeah, that's kind of what this is about. Yeah.
Sculptures, can you talk a little bit in detail of some sculptures? Like, what's the idea? It looks like people or...
Kind of the trophy baseball, they're actually like little baseball bats. I made one, a few of them I made before the residency started. It's what I proposed to Camosun for the artist in residence. And then that kind of, I really enjoyed making one of them, and then I was like, I felt like I needed to make almost like an army, like a group of warriors, which really coincided with all the people that, you know, help you get through your treatment and kind of rally around you. So it was kind of a bit of an homage to them, and as well just creating this really great little tribe. So those are what those are about. I like using the smaller scale because with trophy parts, you know, they're a lot smaller, but I wanted to make some bigger things. With the mask as well, that was an attempt at making something a lot larger. And I think I did okay making bigger stuff. I like making big stuff too.
So since we are in front of this sculpture here, can you talk about this one a little bit?
Okay, so this one is made from trophy columns. It's one of my favorite materials to work with when I build all the trophies. I just like the color. They come in really long, about 48 inches long, and I cut them all to size. And so these are all kind of offcuts of the big long pieces that I use. And I've been keeping them because maybe I'll use them. And I had, when I had surgery, I had a skin graft done on my thigh, and kind of making peace with that a bit. It's actually in the same shape as the scar, but just kind of beautifying it, kind of, I don't know, making friends with it. I don't know what you'd really say, but just trying to make it pretty and okay. But I really, really love the shininess. I just love these columns. So I could see myself doing more work with them as well, for sure. So there's one piece called Recamier, which is after an ancestor of mine who was like a socialite, art lover in Paris in, I think it was the early 1800s. And she invited lots of artists into her salon, and they'd talk about art and politics, and lots of people painted her. Jacques-Louis David painted her. It's a portrait of hers in the Louvre. So I kind of drew some inspiration from there. So that piece is a bit of an homage to her. It's of her lounge chair that she would lounge in her salon in. So I kind of made a piece to her. I've done photo projects of recreating the portraits that were painted of her with me in them, with a modern day feel to them. So I don't know, I touch a lot on my background.
So for your next show, I suppose you are working on something else now. Is that going to be a little bit part of this to keep going? Or?
I think I want to keep making the warriors. That really is like, I have a big box of the little baseball bats, and my husband's like, you need to make more, these need to be made. And I really enjoyed them. People were kind of fighting over which ones they wanted. So I've got a couple commissions, like, can you make me one like that? So I really liked doing it. So I think I'll definitely be making more of those. I really liked working with the pleated ribbon. Like, I get big rolls of ribbon in because part of my business is making ribbons as well. And I can pleat all the ribbon. I just really love the material. So I see more ribbon sculptures or installations definitely in the future for sure. Yeah.